So at the moment, we are seeing some recovery in the stock market and the cryptocurrency market. Sentiments in the stock market have changed. Last week, the fear and greed index for the stock market was below 25, showing that we were in extreme fear. But at the moment, the fear and greed index is at 28, showing that we have made a big shift from extreme fear to fear currently in the stock market. So things are definitely looking good in the stock market after we got the bounce. But the cryptocurrency market is slow when it comes to changing sentiments. We see that last week the index was at 9, and at the moment the fear and greed index is at 11. So we have not yet made a drastic change in the cryptocurrency market, but we are definitely seeing some progress. Most people get into cryptocurrency after the pumps, so this makes sense. But one cryptocurrency that has been taking advantage of this recovery is Solana. Solana is up over 36% in the past 7 days. So in this video, let's look at the chart for Solana to see how high Solana is likely to go in this recovery. But before doing that, welcome to the channel. My name is Seth and I cover the stocks and crypto market. So if you are enjoying the content, do me a big favor, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and turn on notifications. Now let's jump right into it. So looking at Solana in the higher time frame, I am currently in the weekly time frame, and from the weekly time frame, we see that Solana is down about 84% from the all-time highs. And if Solana was to return back to the all-time highs from here, then that would be about a 500% pump, right? So if you put in $1, then you get in 5x back, which is about $5, right? But it would take a whole lot of money to push Solana back to the all-time highs. Where that money comes from, nobody knows. So we're going to focus more on the lower time frame, right? But from the higher time frame, we see that Solana bounced off the 0.618 Fibonacci extension level, which is around $25. But let's go to the lower time frame. Now, in the lower time frame, in the 4-hour chart, let me bring up the mean reversion channel. And with the mean reversion channel on the chart at the moment, we see that after Solana bounced off the 0.618 Fibonacci extension level around $25 over here, we see that Solana has been trading in this ascending channel pattern. And this ascending channel pattern is usually a bearish pattern. So at some point in the future, I do expect Solana to break below the support line over here. And I expect Solana to come back down and revert back to the mean. The mean is currently sitting around $33 or $32.91 to be exact. This is the mean line over here. So depending on where the mean moves or heads towards, then Solana will revert back to that mean. But looking at Solana at the price action, we see that Solana is getting rejected at the midline over here. This midline in the ascending channel pattern, Solana is getting rejected at that midline. So I do expect a little bit of a pullback for Solana. I expect Solana to pull back to the support line around $39. And we see that that support line is also very close and is almost forming confluence with the first standard deviation above the mean. The first standard deviation above the mean is currently sitting around $39.51. So I expect Solana to come back down to about $39.50 or $39. And I expect Solana to push higher above after we hit $39. And after we head back higher, I expect Solana to go hit the 0.5 Fibonacci extension level. The 0.5 Fibonacci extension level is currently around $47.44, right? And this is also very close to the second standard deviation. The second standard deviation is currently sitting around $48.86. So between $47.50 and $49, I expect Solana, after falling to 39, I expect Solana to push towards that. That is if Bitcoin does not dump. If Bitcoin falls below $19,000, then I expect Solana to also fall below the support line. So if Bitcoin dumps below $19,000, then Solana will fall below this support line and revert back to the mean. All right. So that is something you definitely want to watch for this upcoming, for the next day or two, right? So in the next day or two, I expect Solana to come back down to 39 and then up to $49. That is if Bitcoin does not dump, like I said before. All right. But now let's look at some technical indicators to confirm the move. So let's first take a look at the RSI. And with the RSI on the screen at the moment, we see that the RSI is currently in an upward trend, and Solana has not yet broken this upward trend, right? Solana is definitely overbought at the moment. The RSI shows Solana is overbought. So we are definitely seeing some exhaustion in the market. The buyers are exhausted, and I expect to see some sellers getting into the market and bringing down the price. So I expect the RSI to pull back towards this trend line and then probably head higher if the hype in Solana does not die. If the hype in Solana or Bitcoin falls below $19,000, then Solana will probably head back towards the midpoint at 50 in the RSI, right? But let's look at some other technical indicators. Let's look at the MACD. Let me bring up the MACD. And with the MACD on the screen, we see that the MACD line over here, the blue line, is above the signal line, right? So this is definitely showing that Solana has a lot of buy momentum at the moment. There are a lot of buyers in the market at the moment for Solana, but like we saw in the RSI, we are seeing some exhaustion. The buyers are exhausted at the moment, and we should expect to see some sellers getting into the market or people selling a little bit of Solana and bringing Solana back down in price, right? So now let's look at the squeeze momentum as well to confirm the momentum move. So the squeeze momentum is also confirming that there's a lot of buyers in the market, right? A lot of people are buying, but like I said before, I expect to see some exhaustion as we peak out, and then I expect to see Solana to come back down in price at some point in the future. So if Bitcoin does not drop below $20,000 or $19,000, then I expect Solana to pull back a little bit towards $38 or $39. Then after that, I expect Solana to push higher towards the 0.5 Fibonacci extension level, which is currently around $49. But now do me a big favor, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and turn on notifications. And leave me a comment in the comment section. Let me know which other stocks and cryptos you would like for me to cover in the next video.